The fact that Nigeria has explored an expansion pathway with its gas is not a new phenomenon. We have had different points where we sought to expand our energy access, where we've sought to increase our development, enhance development, increase economic growth, and looked for possible tools and avenues to be able to do that. Gas has always come out as one of those key inputs that Nigeria has considered as a way to get us to achieve those goals. But the question is, how long has it taken us to conceptualize this and actually put this in place, implement certain plans that we have put in place, and have we gotten to our desired goals? What will it take to get us there? In 2008, we had a Nigerian gas master plan to try to address all the different gaps that we had around getting the desired results and desired returns, revenues, energy from our gas. That sought to address and increase our supply of gas. Over the years, we've looked at different projects. We've had 7 critical projects to try to get more gas, more supply of gas. Have we been successful? Is the question. We have then asked the question, how do we ensure that gas actually gets to end users? How do we ensure that we get our gas from the ground and then ensure that it gets to the different power uses that we want? Nigeria has had an ambition for gas as power, gas for industries, gas for exports. And so then you look at the infrastructure that would actually get us there. So let's take the gas for exports. Gas for exports is saying that we're going to need to get our gas from Nigeria to Europe and other markets. We looked at the Trans-Sahara pipeline. We looked at the Nigeria-Morocco pipeline. Those are still conceptualized now. They're still in their infancy. We keep on having MOUs to that effect. So what are the challenges with our gas master plan that have not gotten us there? What is the issue? Why have we not been able to invest significantly in that aspect? And then we look at domestically, how do we even connect our own gas infrastructure, pipelines, getting gas from the source to our power plants and to our industries? And there again, we see gaps. We have a global community that is looking away from fossil fuels, and gas is a fossil fuel. There have been commitments to reduce investments in fossil fuel projects, but Nigeria still has $20 billion that it has estimated to expand its gas. Where is that money going to come from? We see the different challenges that Nigeria has economically. We're all in pains right now. You know, everywhere, every corner you go to, it touches everybody. Within that context, how do we move forward? Debt servicing up to 96%. Where is the extra money going to come from that we're supposed to use to expand our gas ambitions, etc.? So that question now comes in, how do we make sure that what we're doing is right-sized? And what that means is the large ambitions that we had in 2008, 2016, can we still carry that forward? Are we being realistic and practical in our ambitions for gas? Are we considering renewables? That is where the world is moving towards now. We have energy access constraints. Are there opportunities to dig and invest more deeply into renewables in areas where we can? But what does that look like? What does the mix look like? So we start asking ourselves these sorts of questions. The decade of gas is but one element in this conversation, but it is important that we have an appreciation of what that might mean for us and our future, and engage the government to say, unlike the Nigerian gas master plan of 2008 and the national gas policy of 2017, we have not seen the decade of gas policy. We don't know what the contents are. We don't know what the objectives are. We have heard snippets through commitments from the Ministry of Petroleum Resources at different points, and a lot of references to this decade of gas policy. But it is important for us to see what it looks like, to see what the objectives are, so that we can start to, as a collective, because we all have a stake in this, to see if we're on the right path, interrogate those pathways, because the time is now to make sure that we get it right.